Hey guys, it's me, 80s from over today, guys. I'm going to give you guys my USA World Cup qualifying roster for the month of November. Now, I understand the squad was called up at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I understand that, guys. In fact, I already knew that. It was actually supposed to be called yesterday. So, unfortunately, guys, I had class. I had class to attend that time, and so that's the reason why I came home late. Okay, so that's the reason why. So I'm gonna give you guys my reaction from home. I'm back home now. This is the first time looking at the squad, guys. I'm hoping that we see some big. I'm hoping that we see Joe Scott get called up because he definitely deserves a call up. If he doesn't get called up, guys, we have to. I have to. I'm gonna be very mad. Okay, especially with Serginho that's out injured, which Barcelona confirmed today on their Twitter page. He has to get called up. He has to get called up now. Okay, so without further ado, let's go and get started. So let's go ahead and start with the goalkeepers first. You guys know the drill. And yeah, so let's go look at the goalkeepers. Now, I didn't do a lineup predictions necessarily because I already did that kind of for October, and it's more or less going to be the same. So it's going to more or less be repeating the same. So rather than making a new edition, I would decide why not just check the October edition, right? So just check the October edition and just see where I at. There are obviously there'll be some players that will not be able to be here, so because of injuries and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'll also be going to go over my best starting 11 with the players that we have from the roster. So we'll do that in a bit. Okay, let's look at the players though. So we got first. Let's do goalkeepers then. We got Sean Johnson, Zach Steffen, and Matt Turner. For me, I'm perfectly content with seeing Zach Steffen and Matt Turner. Sean Johnson, I don't really rate him that highly. I think he's a decent keeper. I haven't really seen too much of him. However, for me, I would say our third best keeper is Ethan Horvath. So I feel a bit bad that Ethan Horvath will not is continuously getting dropped because he's not getting any playing time for his club team. But I just think that's the harsh reality. That if you're not getting playing time for your club team, you cannot make the national team. You just can't. So I just think that this is going to be fair. And I think Zach Steffen will continue to be our first choice keeper. Should he, though? In my opinion, it should be Matt Turner. So I hope we see Matt Turner against Mexico because Zach Steffen, he's going to have to improve, But we could see Zach Steffen start against Mexico because Jamaica, I believe, is on the red list countries, I believe. So we'll probably see, Matt Turner play that Jamaica game. Well, Matt Turner is going to definitely play Jamaica. It's just whether he's going to play against Mexico or not. That's the question. Okay. So, yeah, obviously I'll make a separate video for that in the future. And by the way, guys, coming up this Thursday, guys, we have a live preview on my channel. So if you are a USA fan or a Mexico fan, please join. Now, if you're a neutral, you can also join as well. However, I will be giving priority to those USA-Mexico fans, obviously. So it's going to be next Thursday on the YouTube channel. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And make sure you guys join. Now, there is a chance I could push it to 5 p.m. depending on how one of my guests, he's from Finland. If he cannot make that time, then there is a possibility that it can be moved to 5. It's going to either be 2 p.m. or 5 p.m., guys. Just so you guys know, it's going to be coming up this coming Thursday. So, by the way, guys, so make sure you guys bookmark that day. Make sure you guys post notifications on turn notifications on for this channel so you guys can get notified whenever I go live for that day. Very important video. We're going to be going and previewing the USA versus Mexico game the following day, November 12th. Okay. So, anyways, let's get back to the squad. So, defenders got Reggie Cannon. Okay, that's an interesting inclusion. I'm perfectly fine with him. Mark McKenzie, I'm a bit iffy with this one. Chris Richards, okay, that's a good one. Anthony Robinson, that's good. Miles Robinson, that's good. Joe Scally, that's a great one. Sam Vines, no, I'm not really feeling Sam Vines. DeAndre Yedlin, not really. Walker Zimmerman, not really. So basically, my only gripe with these are the players for me, I don't really know Mark McKenzie is the guy. Sam Vines, Walker Zimmerman, DeAndre Yedlin. I don't really rate these players, to be honest with you. I don't really rate them that highly. So they're decent options, but they're not the best. I would have personally liked to have seen Matt Miazga get called up. I would have liked to have seen John Brooks get a call up. I think John Brooks would have done a lot better than Walker Zimmerman. I would have liked to have. I think as I said. I mean, we can't get everything you want, right? So I think this is the kind of the best. I think this is satisfactory. We still have good enough players. I think the rest of this team I'm pretty content with. It's just I would have personally wished we didn't go with. I wish we had not chosen Walker Zimmerman or Yedlin. Actually, Walker Zimmerman and Mark McKenzie are my only two issues. Actually, really Walker Zimmerman. I don't really have any issues with Mark McKenzie. Okay, anyways. Moving on to the midfield. We got Kellen Acosta. Okay, that's a good one. Tal Adams, that's good. Gianluca Busio, that's good. Sebastian Lletget, and not feeling this one. Weston McKennie, that's good. Yunus Musa, that's good, and Christian Waldon. I don't know why Christian Waldon keeps getting into the squad. He's not really been that great for the U.S., and I think he needs to. We need to start moving. We have to move on from Christian Waldon. We have to move on, guys. Sebastian Lletget, I can understand. He's one of the captains of the team. He's very experienced and all that, so it makes sense. But even I don't really rate him that highly. So, midfield, I think I'm fairly content with. I would have liked to have seen De Locatore in that midfield. I think that's someone we could have added to the midfield, and I think he could have been a great addition to the team. But it is what it is. And then forwards, we got Brenda Aronson, who I think is warranted. I think he deserves the start, deserves to be in the squad. Ariola, I don't know how he's in the squad. Jesus Ferreira, okay, interesting. That's an interesting decision. I don't really know too much about him, so you guys can tell me how he is in the comment section below. Ricardo Pepe obviously makes sense. Christian Pulisic, that makes sense, and Timothy Weah. So my only issues with the forwards are Ariola and really Ariola. I can't really comment about Ferreira, so yeah. So that is the roster that we have here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate this? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I'm going to rate this a 7. I think this is about the best that we can get. Obviously, I think Girena would have been a great addition to the squad, but obviously we know he's out injured, so we obviously knew he wasn't going to make it. Obviously, John Brooks, I think, would have been a good addition. I think he would have been a lot better than Walker Zimmerman. And I just think that this is a decent team. This is a decent team we have, and it's not really the worst, not really the best. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the best 11. So what will be the USA's best 11 with the players that we have to our disposal? Okay, let's go ahead and get this done. I'm gonna go ahead and say we should go with the 4-3-3, as per usual, and then goalkeeper. I'm gonna say Matt Turner. Then my defensive line would be left back would be Anthony Robinson. Center backs would be Miles Robinson and Chris Richards. Right back would be Joe Scally. The midfield, my CDM would be Tyler Adams. My other center mid would be Weston McKennie, and then my other center mid I would have is Yunus Musa, and then my forwards would be Aronson, Pepe as a striker, Christian Pulisic on the left, and Aronson on the right. I think he could play as a right winger, or he could put Timothy Weah there as a right winger. Actually, I'll put Timothy Weah, and I will put Brenda Aronson as like a off the bench kind of player, super sub, I guess. So that would be my best starting 11. Okay. Now, I want you guys to comment down below whether you guys agree with me or not. So this is just a quick recap, not necessarily recap, quick reaction to the squad list. Obviously, guys, we'll do more in-depth analysis in the coming days, coming week. Obviously, you guys know the live stream is there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure you guys check out my platform, listed in the description below. You guys can check where else I am. And so make sure you also comment, like, and subscribe on this video. That would be greatly appreciated, my guys. Our goal is to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now, we're on 402 of this up today, November 4th. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the video, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.